Hi, welcome to Life's Great and Other Lies, which is essentially like any other video on vaARTalap where I just sit and talk and you listen to me. But this is going to be more unstructured, this is going to be from the top of my head, and I'm not going to be filming myself, at least for the first couple episodes, if in case there are couple of episodes, because I have tried doing something like this before, and unfortunately, every time that I've tried doing it, I've gotten really awkward in front of the camera. Yeah, it like I'll just blabber on about something completely different. I had something different in mind, and having pointers never helped. So I'm just taking camera out of the equation until I get comfortable enough to add it to the equation. So bear with me. I will provide you with other visuals for for the first few videos. You can see me paint, or you can see, yeah, whatever. I'm probably gonna insert some video of me painting something. So enjoy that. And for the people who are listening to this on audio platforms, first of all, I am sorry that I haven't uploaded in so long. If you were the person who used to listen to me just on Spotify or on Anchor, then I'm sorry. Actually, I'll tell you what exactly happened. So, I was still relatively new to editing videos, and I couldn't figure out how to just export the audio. Now, to be fair, I did not try enough, and I gave up pretty soon. And I tried doing it like twice, and once it didn't happen, I just completely stopped, and I was like, anyways, who listens to this on like Spotify? And then after that, my videos became a little bit more structured, and like the commentary wasn't long enough for a podcast. I mean, all of these podcasts, they're like half an hour, 1 hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours, just anything that's longer than the like max 10-minute videos or like 4-minute videos that I have. So I didn't think it was worth it posting it on or uploading it on Spotify, because long format does really well on YouTube now. Most of our attention spans are messed up, and to do anything, any mundane task, we need someone to blabber on, or we need to listen to something. So yeah, this is me. This is me helping you out with that necessity. If you need to hear Maya talk about things while washing the dishes, cleaning up your room, painting, whatever, here you have it. I'm going to try to make this as long as I can. So I'll start with the break that I took. So some of you probably know, some of you don't. Most of you don't know that I took a break. I took a break for like a month and a half. I wanted it a month and a half, maybe longer. I wanted it to just be for like a month, and then I would like come back. And like I had already planned that the month would end, and the next Friday I'd post something. I had a script ready. I had like multiple other scripts that I had started, like things that I had in mind that I wanted to talk about. But then all of a sudden, the break got extended. Like I just kept stalling, and then all of a sudden, like I was like, "Nay, I don't want to make this. This doesn't seem fine. Whatever." And all of a sudden, one day I had a script idea. I wrote something down, and I was like, you know what, this is great. I picked up the camera, I took out like the mic, I filmed it, I edited it, and I posted it. That was the video, Why I Make Art. And I remember I had uploaded it, and I think it went live 2 days later. And I remember watching it like the second time, and I was just like, hey, you really didn't address the question. Because, I mean, the reason why someone makes art it's quite like an elaborate reason. Someone can go on and on about it. Talk to any artist or creative. I'm pretty sure they can give you like thousands of theories about why they make what they make or why they do what they do. And I had a bunch of theories, like it helps me understand what is going on when I'm like really confused, or it helps me escape reality. It helps me feel better about things. It helps me, yeah, like I get something beautiful to look at the end of it, or I get to make somebody else happy if I'm making something for someone. So, and like it's something tangible. I've made it. I've spent this much time, and then I have a final product. So yeah, those were the reasons that I wanted to get into, and I wish I had gotten into, but I didn't. And then after the whole thing was done and I like put it up, I was too lazy to like pull it back, edit it, refine it. And I was just like, oops, if I don't post anything soon, the engagement's probably gonna get really low, because the algorithm really values frequency, at least at least I've been told that. But just because of that, and also majorly because I was lazy, I didn't like edit it or like correct the mistakes, and I just let it be. And like as I thought I was being really sly, so I wrote in the description, "This conversation needs to be continued," or something like that. I thought I was really sly when I was doing that. Of course not, but here I am exposing myself. Talking about being proud of the final product, because that's something I mentioned like 2 minutes ago. I'm just gonna take it from there, and this is the best segue into the next thing. I've almost always thought of art as like the rewarding part of art almost always has been the final product that I get. Like, hey, I made something beautiful, or hey, I made something that expresses myself. Like, you can, hey, look at this. This is my feelings and effort. So it was always it was almost always about what I had ended up with at the end. And what happened is before I took the break, I was live on this. I went live almost like every day, or I went live pretty regularly on this app called Scenes. Now, if you don't know what Scenes is similar to Clubhouse. I don't want to dive in more to the explanation. All you need to know is that it's an audio-based platform where I can speak and then someone can come and speak, and also there's like a chat feature. There are live rooms. A lot of people have their own rooms. My room's name was vaARTalap. So over there, what happened is, over the course of like multiple days, I got to talk to a lot of people. I had a ton of fun, and by the end of it, like it felt really nice. It felt really homey. I had like a bunch of people who I knew. We had like these funny, weird jokes and stuff like that. And one day, actually, this was the first day when I had a session over there. I forgot what we were talking about, but somehow we ended up talking about what exactly art is about. Is it about the process or the final product? And there was a little bit of a heated argument, but this guy called Dhruv, and if Dhruv you're listening, hi, how are you? This guy called Dhruv, he sort of opened my perspective, opened me up to thinking about art as more of the process rather than the final product. And I'm still coming around to it. I'm still trying to enjoy the process more, because it's hard to sort of break away from the way that you've been thinking for years now. And plus, usually I don't let myself enjoy the process too much. What used to happen with me is, if I would like be too involved in the process, then I would mess things up. I would overdo things. I would use too much paint, and then the paper would rip, or I would just not be able to blend my acrylics properly on canvas and stuff like that. So I found a way to create a distraction. I found a way to have something playing in the background, songs, and then later it escalated to like videos, and then it became full-blown movies or like series. So I found a way to like sort of have my mind be kind of preoccupied so that I don't mess anything up or I don't overdo it, which is why the process hasn't really been at the forefront of art or enjoy. Like when anybody says, "Oh, what do you like about art?" I like the final product. That's primarily because I've I've butchered the process. I just fill it with doing something else, like distracting myself half the time. And I'm trying to not do that. I'm trying to listen to more music while making things so that my head is in the game instead of in whatever storyline's going on. But yeah, that's been nice, and I miss scenes. I was genuinely considering going back on scenes just so that like for old times' sake, and also because I genuinely enjoy the audience that I have or had there, the people and stuff like that, the conversations. But after a while, it gets repetitive, especially when you're talking about art. It's just the same few topics keep coming back in your mind, and then you keep going back and forth over the same things. So it gets annoying, and I had gotten to that stage. Plus, along with that, I couldn't come up with any other topics. So I was just like, "Yep, time to move out." I might go on scenes sometime soon. It was quite fun. It is quite fun. Whatever, man. Whew. Recently, I did a photo shoot with my friend, where she was wearing this shirt that had this illustration that I made. I call that illustration Dragon Uncle. I call it Dragon Uncle primarily because when I had scanned the initial sketch, I was trying to save the file and I wrote dragon, but then referring to it as just dragon seemed weird. And I don't know why I wanted to respect the dragon. So I called it Dragon Uncle. Anyways, that's going to be called the Dragon Uncle t-shirt. Uh, if I ever have a merch drop, or actually correction, when I have a merch drop, I will have that illustration as a part of it, and that t-shirt will be called Dragon Uncle. Anyways, so we did a little photo shoot, and actually my friend who is in the photo shoot was the person who sort of inspired me, pushed me to put that illustration on a shirt. And I got one printed for her, one printed for me, and it was just because I wanted to see my art like on a piece of clothing. I've printed my art like on calendars and stuff before, but it feels different having it on clothing because it's something you wear, it's something people see and notice, especially t-shirts. She also got a bunch of compliments on that, so that was great. But it feels nice to see art be a part of your everyday life instead of just be like tucked away in a sketchbook. This has been something that sort of I've thought about. I remember I was in 10th probably, and I was thinking, hey, like there's some project that I need to do, and I was just like, what's the one thing that I hate? And I remember like going up to my mentor and I was like, hey, like I hated that art is just in sketchbooks, and like you make something, you put it in a sketchbook and it's tucked away and nobody sees it, or only the people who you allow to flip through your sketchbook, or like only the people who flip through your sketchbook or you yourself get to see that. And that sort of annoyed me. So the only solution that I could come up with at that time was that, hey, I'm going to make a calendar. I'm going to take pieces of art and I'm going to put it up on a calendar. So now these 12 pieces of art that I've made are going to be a part of someone's year. Someone's going to think of those months using those visuals. And that sort of became a ritual. I think I started in 2017, and I did it every year until I skipped 2020 because I had boards that year and I had a lot of stuff going on. So I was just like, 2020, I don't have the time for it. I can't do it. And then I I like before till then it was a solo project which I would do myself and then I would sell it. And in 2021, I did it with a bunch of people. I did it with a couple of friends from NID, a couple of artist friends that I knew, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. Having 12 people work on one project is a crazy thing. It's it's a wonderful experience, but it's crazy. And I wanted to do that again this year, but I'm still trying to. I have a theme in mind. I have a theme in mind, and I've asked a bunch of you guys on Instagram, and I've gotten some great suggestions. Like a lot of people have great inputs when it comes to that, but I have decided on the theme, and I want to involve people in it. I want to open it up and stuff, but before I do that, I want to make sure that I have all of the groundwork done. Key, like how are we going to communicate and what the aesthetics will be and stuff like that. So that's a project that I really want to do, but for some reason I haven't been able to bring myself to actually get the ball rolling properly. Some of the groundwork's been done, some of it hasn't, and yeah, and also I would be involving you guys. So watch out for that, I guess. Watch out for that. Uske alawa, that's one of the projects that I've been working on. Not working. Okay, I can't say working on, but that's one of the projects that's been there. Um, Uske alawa, I was planning on starting this series of paintings or illustrations where I talk about vulnerability. And the one thing that would tie all of these pieces together is that all of them would be a scene in a bathroom. And the whole idea behind it is that a bathroom is one of the places where you can be your most vulnerable. It's one of the places that a lot of us have been very vulnerable. I mean, vulnerable not just in the sense of not having any clothes and stuff like that, but even emotionally. Sometimes you can't express yourself out there in the world, and then you feel comfortable enough in that little echoed room to just be yourself. It's weird, but I like the idea of it. I made one illustration, I made a reel out of it, I put it up, but then I couldn't get myself to sit down and explain it. And after that, I also didn't make any other illustration. Like, I have a half-made illustration, but that's not good enough. I need to have like a bunch of them to actually make a series. And I'm hoping that anybody who listens to this does not steal my idea. But you know what? You can steal it if you want. For God's sake, I made a video about being a copycat. Lekin, but I think I'm gonna work on it more. Maybe after the calendar is out, because I want to give it the time that it needs, because I want to touch on sensitive topics. I want to talk about maybe things that people don't really talk about through art, and there's no point in rushing something like that. I know it's already pretty close to my heart. Okay, so another thing that happened this month was that I bought the membership to Sneeko's Patreon. Now, for people who don't know who Sneeko is a YouTuber. He's it's hard to describe his content. It's kind of philosophical. It leaves you with questions or just makes you think. And like comedy, commentary. And his tagline is creating, on Patreon, it's creating comedy, commentary, and chaos. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because in general, Sneeko's Sneeko is a controversial person. I think I can say that without any hesitation. And a lot of people who watch Sneeko understand that, they agree with that. And also, because I watch Sneeko doesn't mean I agree with each and everything that he says. Yeah, it's just I like his videos because they make me think, and I think one of the contributing factors to me actually starting my YouTube, or just like me actually making videos talking about the things that I want to talk about, is because of him. Because I saw him talk about stuff, and they weren't the normal topics that I would see on YouTube, like someone talking about maybe productivity, or like these weird challenges, or something exceptionally funny or exceptionally knowledgeable. It was just someone talking about things and making you think, making you reconsider things. And at the end of the day, even if I don't do that, I want to talk, I want to say things. Just, I don't care if there's an audience, if there's 2 people, 3 people, or multiple people. I want to be able to say things and just express myself. I think at the end of the day, every creator just wants to be able to do that. So it felt nice that I finally got to be a member. It's kind of stupid, I know, but I've been watching him for really long, and to finally be able to get access to some of his stuff, watch some of the things that you can't see on his YouTube, because that's for Patreon members only and stuff like that. It was nice. Also, his editing is really cool, and to be able to get an inside look onto it, to see how his brain works, how things go on, that was pretty fun. That was pretty much my month, actually. From the break to the t-shirt getting printed, Sneeko's Patreon. Yeah, that was pretty much what happened. Actually, that was pretty much what I wanted to talk about. So I'm glad that I'm wrapping up the first episode of Life's Great and Other Lies like this. I really hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you soon, or maybe not. Alright,